Hey guys, ChrisIsSoPro here. This is the deck I'm going to be using at San Japan, and, I thought, why not? Let's go ahead and make a profile on it to get as much help as we can on it. And, well, this is the build I'm liking, and the cards I'm liking running with it. I almost beat Infernity for cards earlier. That's why I only had one Dyna in the binder. I had two, but I lost one of them to a good friend of mine, Subway01100. But, here's a deck. I'm going to be running Blackwings. So, 3 Sirocco. Sirocco, basic normal summon when your opponent has a monster and you don't. It's kind of like Cyber Dragon, except with a normal summon. Colludable, allurable, cards are black featherable, and it's your basic start to the Vayu engine. 3 Shuras. Shuras, like, summons the deck, pretty much. Brings out Vayu unless you go for a Catastor, or if you have a Bora on the field, a Mistworm, if you need it. I mean, chances are after attacking you're not going to need it, but if it's your opponent that attacks into your Shura and you collude, summoning that Vayu, then a Mistworm might be an amazing play next turn. 3 Boras, special summon, Piercer, like the basic answer to Dandy Warrior, or any deck that sets pretty much, which there's a lot of that now. 3 Colute. Colutes, they're the honest of the deck. Plus, you can allure cards for black feather them. 2 Blizzards, bring out your level 6 Synchros. Your Catastor if you want to. 2 Vayu, pretty much the Synchro Summon, the big Synchro Summoner from the graveyard of the deck. And the reason why Oppression's a good card. Vayu is also an answer to Lad, because Lad's a very big card this format. And you could just say, remove, attempt to remove, attempt to remove, attempt to remove, attempt to remove, and Lad's already used all 4 of its negations. So it pretty much just opens all that up. 1 Gale, because it's limited to 1. Fucking ban list. DD Crow, really good card this format. I'm considering going up to 2. Just because of how amazing it is, and how many decks run stuff that abuses the graveyard. I would say use, but everything uses. This format is abusing the graveyard. Dark Armed, because it's so easy to control the graveyard with this deck unless you draw it extremely late game. But seriously, who's gonna go extremely late game in Yu-Gi-Oh? It's a fast-paced game. Gorse, it's an allure target, of course, and stops the OTKs. And Breeze, because you could special summon it straight up with the Whirlwind. Next, spells for the main point of the deck. Whirlwinds searches the deck, plus, gets you your free Breeze, or Gale, or whatever, if you need a free monster. 1 cards for Black Feathers. A lot of people run 2 for some reason, but that's because, in my opinion, it's because they're not running Breeze. And with Blackwings, they special summon a lot, and 2's very situational, especially late game when you're top decking. Allure, draw 2, remove a dark. 1 Book of Moon. I'm only running 1 because with the amount of Colutes and stuff in this deck, you're really not going to need the Book of Moon much. It's more of it's an extremely situational card with Black Feathers, and honestly, I like 1 as opposed to 2 or 3. Staples, Storm, MST, Brain. Now on to traps. 3 Icarus attack. I know that there are people running 2 lately, but 3's extremely good. Of course, Staples, 2 Bottomless. A staple card for Graveyard Black Feathers. Royal Oppressions, because of the Vayus and stuff. It makes it really easy. And considering that Royal Oppression shuts down a lot of the decks this format. This is the first deck of this format that I'm playing that I've used Oppression, and honestly, I think Oppression, like last format, should still be staple for this format in decks that don't special summon too much. 1 Mirror Force, yeah, that is German, but the Mirror Force, staple, I'm not even going to explain it. Starlight Road and Solemn shut down the Heavy Storms and the Tories and the Mirror Forces that are going to stop you going for game. Then, you got your extra deck. I'm missing an Armed Wing. like, I've got one Armed Wing. Goyo, Mistworm, Thought Ruler, Black Rose, Iron Chain, Colossal, Android, 2 Armor Masters, 2 Stardust. I might go to 3 just because of Starlight Road. I'm not sure. I really haven't tested the deck as much as I should. A Catastor and a Brionac. So yeah, that's my Blackwing deck. So, and I'm going to be using that at San Japan, and I'm also working on a side deck right now. Of course, I've got 2 Crevices in the side deck. Probably going to go up to 2 Thunder Kings as soon as I pick up another one. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So, remember, the answer to the world is to feed the homeless to the hungry. Peace.